So now they want to ban Gliscor as well. Something as bulky and as versatile in team support as Gliscor is being put on the chopping block at the recent poll, which I will link in the description as well. And a majority of people who follow my content actually agree Gliscor is a problem for the overused tier. Let's see if that is actually quite true. What is up, folks, and I welcome each and every one of you to another Pokemon video day. We'll be trying to just run up the scoreboard and get requirements to have a say as to whether or not Gliscor should be banned from overused tier. Apparently the set that's making waves, so I'll just announce it right here, right now, instead of having you read all of these convoluted ideas and things that may be happening. Swords Dance with Facade, I believe, is the monstrous set. It's sweeping unprepared teams. Let's see how we can make it work. Also, my boy Okidogi recently was banned from the unused tier, so it's probably never going to be used in Generation 9. Let's give it a little bit of love. And to give such a valiant Pokemon a little bit of love, we'll lead off with it. I don't think there's much I could do besides potentially bulking up once to get strong. I'm definitely fast, and I do have minimal special defense investment on deck, and potentially this Drain Punch could do a number on them, and the burns are just coming their way all day, every day. Now I have to pray for poison. The first game on the ladder, and it's rocking my soul. No Toxic Chain. This is why Okidogi is not a great Pokemon in the overuse here. I'm so dumbfounded by your plays, my doggy. Anyways, nonetheless, I have to go into the Mustache Cash Stash. Potentially might even have to Terrestrialize. It beats majority of their team. If I end up cursing up, there's the Scald that we don't mind seeing the Scald. Hex is what they should click to do a monstrous amount of damage to us. Second curse, that means that potentially the Roaring Moon is no threat to us at this point. Third curse, our attacking stat is getting high but not high enough. Fourth curse, let's see what happens. The burn has finally afflicted me. Alright then. I do not believe that this thing's Hex will kill me. Alas, it did a number but not a monstrous amount. Time to talk in my sleep, and whoa, this is a mistake. If I call Liquidation, oh, I called Curse, hey? Alright, fine. I encourage you to click the Soul Cure, because if I do call the Liquidation, you're finished. Oh my goodness. How many chances does this opponent need? I must stay. That's right. Take this chip. I think like 30% will take. That's something else. Something else. We'll go hard into the... I can't really go hard into anybody, but I guess Dave Chappelle's the one that's going to have to. Lucky Garganacl that I called the wrong thing twice. I know it's 1 in 3 chance, but still, man, that was not right. That was not right. Can't afford to stay in here because of the Hex coming in here. I'll let them Hex this dude. Doing no type of damage at that. I'm going to have to sleep again. They might even burn me on this one, as they did not. No problem. I'm gonna start just clicking Liquidation, stealing their PP. I'm sorry that the game had to go this way, my friends and family. I can't afford to run out of PP. Soul Cure time. No problem. Chilly out. Iron Defense. Ooh, you're getting delicate here. Delicate. This is not a good game. After I lost my doggy to that Sinister and I got no poison on deck, it's just trash. But alas, the game has gotten rotten at this point in time. Nonetheless, let's go into Kite. Swords Dance up potentially and see what's what. Soul Cure, they're taking the Soul Cure. I'm immune to the Soul Cure, by the way. Swords Dance again because of my poison healing abilities. Iron Defense, 1 crit is all it takes. It did some damage, I must admit. 1 crit again is all it takes. Are they going to recover here? Of course they have to. Swords Dance up myself one more time. Personally, I would recover here if I was you, and they recovered again for the second time. Perhaps we have enough. Oh, I told you, 1 crit. That's all we needed. You're in a precarious position now, my friend. Who's going to come in to claim revenge? What a terrible start for the first game. 35 turns deep, and the opponent is probably hopping on for the first time on the ladder. Very shocking performance by myself. With these 2 spikes on deck, do I see a world where I need to become a water type? the world is right here. The world is my oyster. Personally, if I was them, I'd just click Ceaseless Edge, but I've seen people do sinister things before, and I'll become a water type. As a sucker punch before some type of damage, but not all of it. This, oh, I became a water type and killed myself. I cut my sweep short. My bad. Walk drive, boosted speed. I don't know what kind of Iron Valiant you possess. I'm gonna switch it out into the Corviknight, which provides me with nothing. Substitution. Very bad. That is very, very bad. Shadow Baller. Loved. But I didn't break the substitution. That's bad. Substitution. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Nonetheless, Shadow Baller. I'm going to Sleep Talker and talk it out with this liquidation. And there's the Moonblast. Alright. I'm not afraid, no. You can't encore me. They really can't. I'm putting myself in range of a critical hit. Alas. Time to go to bed. This guy's way too valuable to potentially lose at this point. But nonetheless. Call the liquidation, my friend. You keep doing the same nonsense. Fool. I'll try and sleep talk one more time. Call the liquidation. I keep calling it. And it never comes to fruition. You keep sleeping and snoozing, my friend. Going to bed like you own the bed. Sleep it off again one more time. You're asking to go to the graveyard, Don Dozo. That's what you're asking to go to. Sleep talk? Oh my goodness, you want to just sleep? Stop falling asleep. You're already asleep, man. Anyways, I cursed up a storm. That's not what I want to do. I'm going to try and go to bed for the how manyth time? Let's try this again. I'm going to bed. Sleep talk liquidation. How difficult is it to call it once? That's not what I want to see, my friend. Sleep talk liquidation. Go. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Sleep talk curse rest. Oh my goodness. And finally it happened. It's just so stupid that this Pokemon never called sleep talk liquidation. I'm just so shocked by that fact. Potentially threw away the entire game. I mean, who's gonna beat their Roaring Moon? I could have done this a long time ago. I just wanted to expose a valuable lesson to you folks. How can that be the case? That is so unfair that be the case. That Pokemon suffer so greatly. Photosynthesis speed. I don't know what you want to try and boost here, my friend. I'm gonna first Thunder Wave you, as I obviously should kill me there. That's right. I'm gonna protect you on the potential Swords Dance. Nope, no Swords Dance. They might be choice banned, by the way. I lost the first game. Clear as day. I need to get a double protection going here. The fact that they've knocked off my item is relatively good for me. Acrobatics skills. Alright, that's bad. Very, very bad. The fact that they're going for their acrobatics skills. Earthquake is stronger than the facade, sadly. Well, kill it, please. Thank you. A giant threat has been removed from our midst. The fact that I've got toxic status means that the Hex is going to do a mega amount of damage unto me. I do not possess the time to Swords Dance. What a terrible, terrible, terrible start to the video. 57, 58 turns long of drawn out disasters. That's all I can say. A drawn out disaster. Nonetheless, I'll Swords Dance on their victory. Right? There's a victory for the opponent. First game, a disgrace. Let's try this again. And the second game of the video. Oh my goodness. This is why I don't play overused here. What mockery is this? Craziness in this place. Anyhow, so let's just lead off with the Slowking Galarian and attempt to do some magic from this position. Magic such as underwaving this fast beast. I don't need those boots. And Chilly Recepting out on the potential Blissey coming in to heal bell them. That's something I'm not. My stall killer is actually the Okidogi, so this is going to be a long, drawn out, hard fought, crazy, crazy battle. Now that we're in this position, what would you decide to do? I'm a Will-O-Wisp. Alomomola comes in, getting burnt a little bit. Let's see if you are the helmet or the boots. Yeah, boots on the Loma, on the Alomomola. Boots on the Mola, that's what it's called. So Slowking can come in again. The flip turn regenerates them forever. As Big Cyclozario is back, I always Chilly Reception out for the healing of a lifetime. There's the Knight. The Knight we do not desire to see. U-turn out. I dare you to stay in a non-U-turn. Let's activate the Toxic Orb. that we cannot be disrupted in that regard and get potentially burned or crazily body slammed into paralysis, you know. Here is the setup opportunity I was talking about, our Shalchali. As they ended up seismic tossing, I was expecting a heal bell to come my way. Nonetheless, I will taunt in case a heal bell does decide to come my way. This is going to be a very, very long game for us. There's the taunt, not the taunt, there's the overnight coming. Their overnight has not touched any type of attack. Nonetheless, it's not an issue. They're wasting my PP like it's nobody's business. Let's simply start this off by bulking up a storm. There's the knight. Taunt the knight. What you gonna click? No body press. I have revealed the taunting. I am playing this quite tremendously fast and loose. This pink team seemed to have been stolen from the sample teams. Right there, I taunt them, but alas, that's not what I to be doing. A second bulk up and pray that no burn afflicts me. If I get burned, I can forfeit immediately. I can promise you all that. I must click the strongest drain punch for 40. That's not too bad, but it's not what we need. No burn. I'm playing with more than just fire. This time we knock it off. You know you die, so you have to swim. Knock off what? Helmet probably. Boots. Cool. This toxic chain now actually activates. Taunt on this overnight. Fine. A third bulk up is what you are affording me in this play. The more I bulk up, the better. This guy's playing it so tremendously greatly. Here's the dozo time. I'll drain punch this time. I'm not afraid no taunt. And toxic chain is just refusing to proc. What the heck is going on? Now they shall curse. I knew they'd curse this time. Why is toxic chain such a disaster? Another unaware monstrosity. So bad. But let's knock off their boots as well. Not that it matters because I got no hazards to. Okay, no helmet on the Corv. That's fine by me. And I crit it. That's not what I actually desired to do, but it is what it is. It happened as it happened. If Corviknight goes, who does it help out? Taunt this nonsense. I don't want to see this guy's face. No recovery for you today. Knock this nonsense off. Do some type of damage to it. Like, I don't know, 30%. A forfeit! You can't run store like that on the ladder and then forfeit in the second game. My goodness. My goodness, the overused ladder is overpopulated with Smurfs. That's what's happening. Next game, next problem to resolve. Alright, now we've got a semi-regular looking team. All the opponents are clearly higher rated than me. So let's dissolve these opponents properly. I suppose that Samba looks like the best leader choice. I can U-turn on anybody. I can burn anybody. And Cinder Ace is actually not that weak when it comes to tanking a few hits here and there. It's probably the only Weavile answer I have. Although I do have Don Diogo Dozo. But nonetheless, here is the Moltres, which I didn't desire to see. It's okay though, I'll U-turn because I'm still going to be a fire type. Chip them down for 3%, force the roost at a very later date. As they are having similar ideas. Weavile will have to. Okay, they decided to activate Gliscor immediately. Personally, if I was them, I would click knock. But the Pokemon that does not mind the knock at all is this guy. And I should be far slower than them so we can see what they desire to do. Potentially Moltres. To potentially burn me, which is something I completely accept. Let me swap these chain of events around. You take the rocks, I'll take the chip, and then I'll U-turn out and then we can play Pokemon from there. I'm not sure what this was meant to be, but it's a U-turn from me. I would personally flip turn. I was the opponent. Let's see what item they are. Potentially, we don't get to see what item they're rocking. Alas, that sucks. Here is the Gliscor. Our chilly reception out here. I know they're gonna get the rocks back up. Okay. I'm very, very surprised that an earthquake was thrown my way with the swiftness. But alas, this is an opportunity to just set up Source Dance. Maybe win the game on the spot. Who knows? If it's Golden Balloon, Golden Go, then that's a problem. That is a problem. I shall click Earthquake on the potential Golden Go that comes in here. Or should I just Source Dance and show them I'm a little bit crazy because my power level is still quite low. Still lower than 9,000. So there's nothing to break the Scouter over. There's a Golden Go. Please don't, no balloons. Alright, cool. You want to trick me at this point? I was faster the whole time? That's I EV this thing to be a lot faster than Golden Go. My bad, my apologies. Now that Golden Go has gone, how do I make this good for me? +3 Earthquake, please. Ice Shard. What were you going to do with Ice Shard? Why did you click Ice Shard? You have triple axle. Now they're playing like the low ladder scrubs usually tend to play. I wonder where this guy came from. The last opponent was just dancing me around like a jerk. Anyways, it's looking a lot better. Moltres is in. I do have a surprise weapon for you. Surprise facade. Roar me out. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing for the Moltres. It doesn't matter. Roosts. Oh, fine. I'm at 100% HP. What you gonna do about that? I'm a Swords Dance again. You wanna roar? One day you're gonna roar me into a Pokemon that's going to destroy you. Primarium Z, Primarina. I see no, oh my goodness, Gliscor just sweeping the team. Folks, you've got to leave a like for Gliscor. Just completely dismantling this high-rated opponent. I know it's my third game on the ladder, but I'm still not convinced Gliscor should be banned, but maybe that is the evidence. People are so unaware and so afraid of it, they don't even know what to do. Their brain just freezes. So leave a like, and you've got to subscribe for Gliscor. Nonetheless, next game. Next problem to resolve. Alright, and the opponent's got a very, very interesting looking team. Samba. I created you, Samba, in the lab to take on Darkrai leads, and to take on Gengar leads, and Corviknight leads. You are good, Samba. I see the opponent has no way of removing or placing hazards on the floor on our side. Samba, I know that this thing will live, but it is what it is. Stun Spore. It's okay. Will you turn out this time? If they are hopeful. Wow, oh my goodness, I didn't want to do that. But I did it. I did it anyway. Right, next to resolve. I get the poison activated, my friends. Get that poison activated. Stun Spore's not going to be the thing to disrupt me any longer. So we've got that poison activated. What's not to love? It's a Darkrai is in. This is screaming. It's nearly screaming Ice Beam. If they do end up Dark Pulsing, there's another thing. But there's the Ice Beam as I discussed with you. Then we're going to go into the Dozo and the Dark Pulse. Oh, it's a plot armor. Still. Nothing. Oh, Dozo, don't do that, Dozo. My goodness. Start the game off like we could have had Chip. Ooh, a ghost. Phantom became a ghost. Anyways, they don't know. Oh, defense drop. That's the justice we seek. Get another nasty plot up, I dare you. That's the chip I seek as well. Time to go to bed. Dozo, thank you. Oh, I've got bad dreams. I'm having a nightmare in this place. I can still live. Liquidate this man, This is your last opportunity, Dozo. Liquidate this man and finish him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm just gonna liquidate at this point. Wake up in liquidation. Just finish this Darkrai off immediately. I've had enough. Don Dozo is snoring for days. No wonder they said it's stupid in its Pokedex entry. Anyways, nonetheless, who's going to defeat us from this point in time? I should be wary of Thunderballs, Energy Balls, a lot of balls. I should be wary about. I should terrestrialize Dark potentially. Become somewhat of a monstrosity resisting their attack. Do I need to terrestrialize on any other buddy? Not particularly. So I shall go for it and go to bed for real this time. Shadow Ball, nothing. I might have died if I didn't do this. It's just that easy. It's just that easy, folks. Folks, I'm gonna call it that. I can't have the video going for an hour and a half. People don't seem to enjoy it so much. So short and sweet and straight to the point. One defeat and a disgraceful defeat at that. And some lovely victories, some rage quits. The OU metagame is absolutely fun. I'm not sure why I do not play this often. Folks, if you did enjoy the video nonetheless, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Let's see if we can get ourselves to 300 subscribers, by the end of the month. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. But we shall always come back and do these videos. Regardless of whether I take a hiatus because of life or work, we always shall return to the Pokemon, the competitive Pokemon content. But until next time, folks, we shall be turning out. Thanks for watching.